The ride from Canberra to Wodonga was 300 kilometers down the Hume Highway. I should have taken the back roads and had more of a scenic ride, but I was so looking forward to seeing my friends Kath and Rob. They're the couple that I rode through Chile and Argentina with last year on 3 CGL 125s. We spent 7 weeks together and traveled around 7,000 kilometers to end up back here in Wodonga hanging out having a tea party. That's not all we did though. Besides planning an impromptu Thanksgiving dinner, they invited me out to a fancy winery, dolled up in borrowed dress and shoes from Kath, and getting a chance to get to know their friends, and a few of the more colorful Australian colloquialisms.
Yeah, we've got a few colourful colloquialisms. Wanker, crumb, blowfly, rubbish bloke, galah, germ, cockhead without the H, general dickhead.
Wanker. That shits me. Pissed. Cactus. Off jobs. Got the shits. No, that's not even it though.
It means you're pissed off.
Yeah, but that's, I don't say I've got the shits.
Or
I say that shits me.
Rhyming slang. Doing a Harry Holt means to bolt, which means to leave. Interestingly, that's named after Harold Holt, who was a prime minister who decided to go for a swim one day and never came back. Now, people think that maybe he was kidnapped by the Russians because this was in the height of the Cold War. Most likely he probably got eaten by a shark because he went in swimming in Australia. Captain Cook. To go and have a captain's, that means to have a look, rhyming with Captain Cook. Interestingly, if you know your history, he was an English bloke. He wasn't actually a captain at that stage. He was a lieutenant or lieutenant in the Royal Navy. And he decided to go and explore and map the east coast of Australia. So he certainly knows how to have a look. Hit the frog and toad means to hit the road, obviously to leave. Interestingly, because up in Queensland, you've got a lot of cane toads, which were introduced from America. Thanks very much for that. It just became a massive pest. But they hop around on the road a lot, so you run over them a fair bit. Hence, to hit the frog and toad is to hit the road. Joe Blake is a snake, obviously, kind of rhymes with that. Charlie Ash means cash. Skyrocket means pocket. I think that might be English rhyming slang, Cockney rhyming slang there.
Sandwich.
Sanger.
Afternoon.
Arvo.
McDonald's.
Macca's. Or Mickey D's.
No, that's American.
Service station.
Servo. Anyone with the name Tom? Tomo. Anyone with the last name Mac something? Macca.
A cigarette.
Siggy or a fan.
Or a durry.
Duzzer. Duzzer.
Duzzer. Morning tea.
Mornos. Just put an O on anything. Harvard, put an O on it, and it's good to go.
Sharon, Shazza, Darren, Stazza, Gary, Gazza, Barry, Spazza, Trent, Treno, Robbo, Tomo, Jono.
Before taking off, Rob helped me check over my motorcycle to make sure everything was ready to go for the ride across the country. After 3 nights with them in Wodonga, it was time to head down to Melbourne.